This is Dr. Rajat Gur and starting with the first chapter, cell cycle and division from the 11th class. Here we should know that cell cycle is a continuous dynamic process which occur in all the organisms. Dynamic continuous process which occur in all the organisms to continue its race. That is to multiply itself. So the existence of cell will remain. We should know the definition of cell cycle. In this cell cycle is a series of events. Cell cycle is the series of events in which a cell duplicates its genome and all the organelles and at last divides which mean a cell grows fully, duplicates its genome, all the organelles, and by the help of various processes it eventually divides into two daughter cell. Now the question arises that the duplicacy of genome that occurs in a cell is going to equally divide in the both daughter cell or not. For this we have to understand that cell cycle have three types of processes. Yeah, we can say that cell cycle is of three types. The cell cycle is of three types, in which one is the mitosis, second is the amitosis, and the third is the meiosis. Before going for further details in mitosis, amitosis and meiosis, we should know the basic concepts of cell cycle. Let me give you a brief concept about the basic of a cell cycle or cell division. See, this is a cell with its genome, and all the organelles are there. For this, there are some cell events are there, and the cell will divide into two, and these are known as the daughter cells. See, now what are these events? Apply by your basic concepts. For example, the cell should grow. Second, the raw material should be doubling, or we can say the multiplication of the raw material. And we know what is the raw material. It is the genome and organelle. Genome and the organelles are there. Here, the third step should the division part. Now, the cell should grow. The first part. In this part, the cell should grow. It should be known as the preparatory phase. It should be known as the preparatory phase. Doubling or multiplication of raw material should be included in the preparatory phase. Preparatory phase means that cell is going to prepare itself for at last the division, for the division part. And here the division should be of two parts. The division is of two parts. First part, there should be a division of nucleus, as the nucleus should divide. The nucleus should divide, that nucleus which is present, in which the genome is present, the nucleus should divide, so that the nucleus will present in both the cells, the nucleus division and the cytoplasm division, and the cytoplasm division. So division of nucleus is the karyokinesis, and division of cytoplasm is the cytokinesis. So what we have till now, we should know that there is a preparatory phase and there is a nuclear division and the cytoplasm division. Now we have a basic concept of that. In this basic concept, we are going to compile it. How we compile it? See, because it is a cell cycle, we are going to draw a cycle or a circle in which what we have taken first, the preparatory phase. What we have taken? The preparatory phase. And what we have taken? The division part, karyokinesis and cytokinesis. The preparatory phase is known as the interphase. The preparatory phase is known as the interphase. And this phase is known as the M phase. Showing it in the cycle, the preparatory phase is the 95% of the whole cycle, and the M phase is the 5% of the whole cycle. So we can easily divide, let this is the 5% and the rest is the 95%. So it is the M phase, and the rest which left, it is the interphase. Easy to understand. Every cycle, every cell which start from here will eventually divide here. It means this cycle goes to the whole interphase, going to M phase karyokinesis, then cytokinesis, and at last the splitting of cell is there. Again, these daughter cells are there. This cycle will go to that cycle, and this cell will also go to that cycle. So this is a cell cycle. Every cycle will repeat all the phases and split at the last of the M phase. Done? Thank you. Here? Now, here now we are going to deal with the interphase or preparatory phase. अब ये preparatory phase क्या है? मैं एक बार इसे रब कर देता हूँ. अब preparatory phase को तीन phase में divide करते हैं. The preparatory phase is divided into three parts. Very easy. G1 phase, S phase, or G2 phase. Let me show it here. It is the G1 phase, S phase, and G2 phase. G1, S, and G2. And this is the mitotic phase, M phase. अब तीनों के अलग अलग वर्किंग है, तीनों अलग अलग चीजें बनाएंगे. एट लास्ट में याद रखना है कि प्रिपरेटरी फेज प्रिपरेशन ही करनी है. ठीक है. अब तीनों फेज अलग अलग काम कर रहे हैं. G1 which is also known as post mitotic phase, Why it is post mitotic? माइटोसिस के बाद आता है पोस्ट माइटोटिक फेज. S is the synthetic phase and G2 is the post synthetic phase. Post synthetic phase, or you can say pre-mitotic phase, or you can say pre-mitotic phase. See, now we should start with the post mitotic phase या फिर G1 phase. सिर्फ पॉइंट वाइज याद रखेंगे. अगर हम G1 फेज की बात करते हैं तो ये इंटरफेस का सबसे पहली बात बहुत वेरिएबल फेज होता है. वेरिएबल फेज क्यों, इसके बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे. दूसरा, इन दिस फेज सेल grows to its maximum size. The cell grows to its maximum size. Here, the duplication of mRNA, rRNA, and tRNA is there. Second, there is a formation of some proteins are there. मतलब कि आरएनए बन जाएगा, कुछ प्रोटीन जो हेल्पफुल होंगी वो यहां पर बन जाएंगी. ठीक. एंड द फोर्थ, चेक पॉइंट्स आर ऑलवेज, द चेक पॉइंट्स आर आल्सो प्रेजेंट हियर. चेक पॉइंट्स पर हम डिस्कस करेंगे इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो. चेक पॉइंट्स इतना समझने की बात है कि ये वो चेक पॉइंट्स है जहां से सेल साइकिल को रेगुलेट किया जाता है. दैट सेल साइकिल विल मूव टू द नेक्स्ट फेज और नॉट. दीज आर द चेक पॉइंट्स. डन. ठीक. अब हमारे पास ये है G1 पोस्ट माइटोटिक फेज के बारे में. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू मूव विद द सेकेंड फेज, S फेज, सिंथेटिक फेज. अगर यहां पर आप S फेज की बात कर रहे हैं, एज आई टोल्ड यू द सिंथेटिक फेज, इट इज द सिंथेटिक फेज. सिंथेटिक फेज में सिर्फ आपको याद रखना है द मेन थिंग इज सिंथेसिस, और द बेस्ट वर्ड इज डुप्लीकेशन ऑफ DNA. Here the genetic material is duplicated. अब जेनेटिक मटेरियल डबल हो गया है, बट याद ही रखना है द नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम विल रिमेन सेम. will remain same. Secondly, let me for an example, if the chromosome number is 2, अगर क्रोमोसोम नंबर 2 थे, आफ्टर सिंथेटिक फेज दे आर रिमेन टू 2. अगर DNA 2 था तो आफ्टर सिंथेटिक फेज इट विल बी 4. व्हाट इट मीन्स, जेनेटिक मटेरियल डबल हो गया बट नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम उतने रहे. द नेक्स्ट थिंग इन विच वी शुड रिमेंबर इन S phase is the most important, that the formation of protein are there. But the protein we should remember is the histone protein. हमें यहाँ histone protein याद रखनी है. That histone protein we should know. Histone protein किसमें काम आती है? For the stabilization of the DNA. ठीक है? The histone protein which in around which RNA और DNA is the RNA और DNA जिसके पास लिपटे होते हैं, अराउंड होते हैं इसकी तरफ. तो हिस्टोन प्रोटीन हमें यहाँ पर याद रखनी है कि हिस्टोन प्रोटीन यहाँ पर बनती है इन द S phase, जबकि जो स्पिंडल फाइबर ट्यूबुलिन प्रोटीन होती है वो G2 फेज के अंदर बनती है. सम बेसिक प्रोटीन्स आर फॉर्म्ड इन द G1 फेज, हिस्टोन प्रोटीन इज फॉर्म्ड इन द S phase and the tubulin protein will form in the G2 phase. Here the S phase is completed. Now here the last interphase left is G2 phase. G2 phase. In G2 phase, remember first thing, as I told you, there is a formation of tubulin protein. This tubulin protein help in the formation of spindle fibers. Spindle fibers. Secondly, in this post-synthetic phase or pre-mitotic phase or the G2 phase, there is a duplication of organelles are there. Organelles कौन सी? For example, ER, you should know, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, and all the left organelles will be duplicated. Now, in the last of the interphase, till here, we have duplication of the DNA, or we say genetic material. Duplication of all the organelles. Cell grows maximum to the size. Now the cell will move to the M phase, or we can remember karyokinosis or the cytokinosis. In the next video, we are going to deal with the M phase.